For more on the fight against international terrorism, let's cross live to RT's Igor Piskunov, who's in Moscow. Igor, with bin Laden out of the picture, the focus for many will now shift to the hunt for Russia's most wanted, Doku Umarov.
Well, first of all, Russian authorities have been saying many times that the terrorists acting in Russia in the Caucasus are linked to Al-Qaeda as well. So in that sense, this issue is also quite international in the country, and Doku Umarov is the notorious criminal and terrorist lord who is on the international wanted list, and he's on the international terror list. This man took the responsibility for numerous gruesome attacks across Russia, both in the Caucasus and in the western parts, and these attacks include the bombing of the Nevsky Express, the train which goes from Moscow to St. Petersburg, also the two bombings in the Moscow metro in March 2010, which took the lives of around 40 people and left many others injured. And he also took the responsibility for the attack on Domodedovo airport in January this year. So this is definitely the #1 wanted terrorist in Russia. And this man is like a ghost. Authorities have been saying they thought he was killed many times, but every time they failed to gather the evidence that this is true.
Igor, you mentioned the attacks there, but can you give us an update on the anti-terror efforts in Russia's North Caucasus as a result?
Authorities have been increasingly active in the Caucasus. Numerous special operations have been held in the course of the past few months. They've really intensified. Just last week, at least 15. Well, there's mixed figures on that, but at least 15 terrorists have been killed as a result of several operations, special operations in the Caucasus. 10 of them are thought to be connected to the attack, an earlier attack on 3 tourists in the Caucasus. We're going there from the European part of Russia. Earlier, there was a huge special operation which combined the Federal Security Service, police, and even the army, in which the authorities managed to find and destroy a terrorist training camp and killed 17 terrorists. Back then, they thought this was the last time when they said that Doku Umarov could have been among them, but then as a result of a DNA tests and other investigations, they said that they still couldn't find the evidence that he was killed, but they did manage to eliminate, as they say, some of those closest to him in the terror system in Russia.
Okay, thank you for now. RT's Igor Piskunov reporting from Moscow.